You are live. Yo, guys. Hey, yan two Salewe. Just got off the call with Ndate Makwala. Yo, hey guys, I don't know. So I'm starting a new show here. I'm not sure whether I'm coming or going, but let's start it. So I've got a couple of things that I want to talk about. But before I do that, please, if you are new here, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also very important, leave a comment. So if you are on this live right now, please comment or like the video, like just do something, react. Yeah. Okay, so man, we've got this new daily show that we're starting. I'm not sure how it's going to be structured, but I just think that it's the right way and the right time. So we're starting it today, and we'll see, we'll structure it, and we'll make a decision how it's going to go. Fortunately or unfortunately, I can see that on the views there's nobody. Well, welcome nobody. That's not there, and I'm not saying you're nobody. I'm just saying that like there's nobody there. So I've got 3 topics that I want to talk about today. Actually, it's 4. First topic I'm going to talk about is the interviews that we had with Fizo and Kim. We actually had with Kim first on Tuesday, and then we had an interview with Fizo on Friday. And then at Givegas we had a Bodycon week on the whole of last week, and I want to talk about general reading and watching documentaries. It could be versus movies and whatever it is that someone else can watch. And the last thing, I want to talk about the upcoming events of the GFC. Remember, GFC 3 is coming, so like we're preparing, we're preparing like nobody's business. Okay, fine. So starting with the interviews that we did on last week. So we had an interview with Kim on Tuesday. What a wonderful interview, what a wonderful person. I just think that like generally she's a good woman. I mean, I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but where we were talking, one of the things I remember mainly about Izindu Kimas Tetile was that she started teaching without knowing how to teach, but she pushed through thick and thin, and she managed to get to wherever she was. And the funniest thing is that Fizo was there, and Fizo being there was actually helping her without helping her. I don't know. That's how she said it. But now with all that, it led to us having Fizo on Friday, and Fizo relate his story. I've got a couple of questions I asked him, questions I still think that when he comes again on the show, we will still talk about them. These are very important questions because I wanted to understand him in terms of what goes into his mind when he's preparing for his sessions, and which I used the term style when I was talking, and Master G was on my case, and I was like, hey, for the sake of the podcast, you know what, let's move on. But like I think that when we were watching the interview, one of the guys said like, you know what, you guys are saying the same thing. It's just that maybe you could be using different terminologies. And I was like, maybe that's true, because Master G is a very sophisticated person. Sophisticated person. Yeah, he's very deep. He's one of those. If he was a car, maybe you would make him a Mercedes. But you know what? He's my father. I love him to bits. Man, damn. I just got off the phone with him. And then, let me move on. But like, I know that this is not going to be over, because if I call him after this, he's going to be on my case again. and say, no, 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 Mzi, you shouldn't have done it like, shouldn't have done it. But that's what makes me love him, because he keeps me on my toes, you know. I always appreciate having somebody that keeps me on my toes, and sometimes I feel like I wish that almost every instructor had somebody like a Master G that can help them. Now I've got Master G, I've got Sepo, I've got LB, I've got a lot, I've got all of them on a dial, and they are willing to help me whenever I need help. And I always tell the guys like, Buffett, talk to these guys, they are down to earth people, and before I dwell on, let's move to the next, because this shouldn't be too long. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was the Bodycon week. Hey guys, we went through a Bodycon week the past week. So like, if you were to look at my arms right now, if you were to look at my arms right now, I didn't look like this last week. But the Bodycon week, guys, the Bodycon week was crazy. So I was teaching, we're doing 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. and the guys are actually we are working out. So when I'm teaching these classes, I actually work out with them. So like by Tuesday I was out, Wednesday out. On Friday morning I didn't want anything to do with anything. But I must say, the Bodycon week was very beautiful. So this week we're going for recovery. We're doing a bit of cardio, also recovery and stretching. So this is also from things I've learned by interacting with Master G, where I learned that when you are pushing people, you should also give time for recovery. But before you make them to go on survival, because that can make them fat. So that is why but that's something that we're going to talk about it on this show as well. And I hope that one day we'll invite him on this live daily show. And the last thing that I think, no, it's not the last. Actually, I've got two things left. One of the things that have been keeping me normal is not even they have got nothing to do with fitness. It's watching documentaries and everything else that's around it. And with these things, guys, I've learned that you grow as a person, because when I'm arguing with my friends, actually I use some of the stuff that I watch in documentaries and some of the things I read in books, where I actually get to understand how people think and how other cultures worked pre-colonialism and everything. So I just want to send the word out there, guys. Let's read, let's watch documentaries more than movies. I'm sorry to people who do movies, but that's why I don't own a TV. And the last thing is the event that's upcoming, the GFC 3, guys. We're doing GFC 3 on the 21st of March. It's a public holiday, it's a Monday. We'll have a couple of other, maybe two online events preceding to the GFC. And the GFC, this one is not going to be available to everybody. Whoever wants to access it, there will be a price. And unfortunately or fortunately, that's the way it's going to be, because we're spending a bit for this one. We'll be having a drama, we'll be having a sound engineer on site. We will also be having a couple of other people that will be attending the event, because we'll also be selling tickets. I don't know if we'll have other instructors, but I know that Master G at some point he has to teach at GFC, but I can't say he's going to be on this event if I haven't spoken to him already. So we'll be meeting with the team that I'm working with is Nozi, it's Enzel and Unanzukzelane. So they will be helping with the organization. And man, other than that, that's the 9 p.m. live with Mzi Mnyazi, and I intend to do this more often, because I don't know, man. I'm scared. like I've never been scared like this much, but I think it tells me something that like we are going somewhere, because yeah. On that note, guys, if you are new here, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we upload these videos. And if you've been here, you should know that by now. Please click the like button and comment on the video. Then before you leave, maybe let's go out like this.
Yo, Mzi, thank you very much, Buddy. I just did a nice session with you. Givegas, that's the GFC. That's the GFC. I believe it's Givegas Fitness Challenge. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. Thank you very much, Buddy. This is a beautiful session that I just did with you here, all the way from Cape Town. All the way from Cape Town. I'm down in Cape Town, and then I wanted to exercise, and I opened one of your challenges on YouTube. So yeah, thank you very much, Mkulua. Thank you very much, Mento. We are learning a lot from you, Kuti. Thank you very much.